Okay, I just wanted to share something with you. I enjoy watching police interceptors, and but what makes me laugh is how they try and big up their police vehicles. We all know that British police vehicles are not that great, but the way they try and make them sound so impressive. Now, bearing in mind that they use Volvos, and they have powerful Volvos out there. Volvo do a powerful car, but my family wagon is a 2000 late 2005 Mercedes E280 petrol, and it has 231 brake horsepower, which is not that huge. Obviously it's bigger than a lot, but it's not that huge, and there's a lot more powerful cars out there, and this is how they describe the police pursuit vehicles. Have a look.
At the heart of the Interceptor's arsenal is a sleek, slender Swedish powerhouse.
Note the word powerhouse.
The Volvo V70 has a top speed of over 130 miles an hour.
That's right, over 130 miles an hour. Top speed of my Merc is 155. Like many other cars, which are limited to 155.
And when the right foot is rooted, it can shift over 2 tons to 60 in under 10 seconds.
That's right, under 10 seconds. My Mercedes, 7.1. Again, that's a lot faster. My Mustang, as it's been tuned and had some things done to it, it's around 4.7 to 4.8 seconds to 60. But under 10 seconds. You don't want to mess with the police, do you? Now, I can't be the only one that thinks this. I can't be the only person that watches this program and think, oh, don't mess with the Volvo V70. Okay, good morning everybody. It's Saturday the 12th of March and it's my eldest daughter's birthday. So Shanice is 20 today. She's the one you saw in the Doctor Who and the Harry Potter vlogs. So yes, I can't believe it. 20! It's unbelievable that I have a daughter who's 20 years old. So yes, she's over at university, and I think she's probably hungover this morning, although I like to think that she isn't. I like to think that she's studying hard early in the morning, but probably not. So we're off to Yarmouth. My wife is going to a friend's house, and they're having Chinese lunch, and Patrick and I are going somewhere else. Oh no, you're taking Patrick with you, aren't you?
You want to take Patrick with me, it's fine. I don't care. If you want to take him.
Well, I've got to go loads of different places this morning.
Where?
So it's easier if you take him. Okay, alright. And I'm sure Shen will want to be all over him. No lipstick on the head, please. We're out in the Mustang this morning because it's decent weather and any excuse really. Not that I need an excuse, but it's always better to go out when it's nice weather. I say nice weather, it's a little bit dull and a bit foggy, but it's not raining, so there's a positive. I've only got a few days now before my dissertation officially starts. I've done some preparation already, but I have to do a lot more work starting the 17th of March, so it's going to get crazy right up until Christmas. But hopefully it should be fun. As long as my proposal is accepted and I can do the study I want to do, then hopefully it should be good fun. Looking forward to it, really. It's daunting because there's a lot of work involved, but I'm still looking forward to it. I always get a bit scared when cars come across the carriageway like that. Just never know if they're going to pull out in front of you. Come on, has been on a diet. I'm sure he's bigger than that. I have to be careful when I turn my camera off because I tend to use this finger, and I'm a bit worried that if I do that, put this finger up in the dashboard, that people think I'm sticking my fingers up at everybody coming the other way, but I'm not. I'm just turning the camera off. I don't know why I use that finger. Oh, ambulance coming. Let's see how people react to this. I'm going to pull in here. This guy in the Mondeo doesn't really know what's going on, so he's just going to sit in the outside lane. Oh, now he's seen it. Patrick's a little bit more vocal this morning, although he's been quite a lot more vocal recently, not necessarily in the way we want him to be. Seems to have developed that screaming thing again. I thought he'd got out of that, but now it seems to be a I want attention, I want to say no, I'm not happy with something, I want what I want. Whatever he says seems to be done in a shout. It's very cute when he talks to himself and when he's laughing and making silly noises, but when he does the shouting thing, it goes right through your brain, gives you a very quick headache. It's not pleasant. I love pulling alongside a shop window, especially one that's got a massive window in it, because then you can just glance over and have a look at your car. I know, a little bit sad, I know, but I don't care. I don't know if he's taking the mickey out of me or if he's just agreeing. Oh, that laugh seems to be taking the mickey. I didn't film it because I didn't have my camera on, but just sitting here in the car park, there was a woman with her daughter, obviously giving her a driving lesson because she had a big L in the back window. And this old boy, must have been 80 years old, with a Russian hat, I kid you not, with a Russian hat, just came along, up behind her, beep, 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 because she wasn't going fast enough. Just proves my point. The arrogance of the elderly on the road. Think, okay, yes, I appreciate the elderly completely, and I have full respect for them up until they get behind the wheel of a car. Obviously, the grandfathers of our generation were in the wars, and I have complete and utter respect for that. Absolutely, 110%. But when they get behind the wheel, they think that they own the road, and that's just not necessary. Okay, so we've dropped Mary off at her friends, and they're going to eat all kinds of Chinese stuff, like lots of seaweed and other stuff. Duck's neck, pig's feet, chicken's feet, you know, all the stuff we throw away. And then Patrick and I are going around to my friends. The sun is trying to come out. It's still a bit hazy, but it's nice and warm. And yeah, lots of traffic. That's the only thing. Being a Saturday, there's lots and lots of traffic. So I've finally spoken to my daughter. She's out with her friend. Yes, I'm not sure if she was hungover this morning. That's why she didn't answer the phone. Mind you, I did ring quite early, so, you know, force of habit really. I haven't shaved today, so I look a bit stubbly. That's the only thing you find, being an American car and having lots of power and no suspension, you get lots of rattles. But yeah, I don't really like rattles. Usually when I hear a rattle, I want to know where it's coming from and I want to know where it is, but there's quite a few in this car. Again, being an American car, it's quite plasticky, you know, not wrapped in leather everywhere. You've got little bits of leather showing, or leatherette. The seats are leather, but other than that, everything else is very Americanized, very plastic, and quite rattly. Bloody hell. Road closed again. Good God. They really are going crazy with roadworks, aren't they? Can't believe the road is closed. What the hell are they doing this time? Okay, so we've just left my friend's house, and as you can see, I'm in a different t-shirt because Patrick decided, whilst I was holding him, it would be a good idea to pee on me. He was wearing clothes, of course, but he peed through his jeans, and I suddenly felt my stomach getting warm, and I looked down and there it was, wet. So Malcolm's lent me a t-shirt. It's the correct kind of t-shirt, I must admit. So very appreciative. But I actually want to keep it, but I'll wash it and give it back to him, obviously. And yes, so Patrick's changed as well, so he's in a different outfit now, and now it's time to go and get some food. I think I'll have McDonald's. I haven't had it for ages. Spring is here, summer's on its way, so we'll be coming up to car show season. Well, the stop at McDonald's took a few minutes longer than I expected due to the the 3 people stopping to have a conversation. Something that should take you about 4 or 5 minutes actually takes you about 15 minutes. It's nice, you know, I don't mind having a conversation about it, but you get fed up with the same questions and repeating the same answers. You get the odd person who thinks that 300 and something brake horsepower is not enough, and they expect it to be more. They hear the car, they see the car, they think it's got like 500 brake horsepower. That's the biggest question, or one of the biggest questions you get, is it a GT 500? As though if it's not a GT 500, it's just not worth having. Clearly they haven't driven one. Okay, so if I was to list 5 things that I hate about this car, or hate about Mustangs, I think it would have to be, number 1, everything is twice as expensive if you want to modify it. So the most of the modifications you get have to come with import charges and delivery charges, and obviously coming from America, it's not that cheap. Number 2 is the plastic interior. And it's not supposed to be a refined luxury family car. It is a sports car, but it's just a bit too Americanly plastic. Number 3 would have to be the squeaks that come with it. Again, it probably doesn't help that this has been lowered and stiffened up and everything is just hard. Okay, number 4, connected maybe to the left-hand drive thing. I like the fact that it's left-hand drive. I like the fact that, you know, it shows it's an American import muscle car, performance car, whatever. But it can be a little bit awkward. Driving, no problem. Overtaking, no problem. But when you go into places like McDonald's, you can't go through the drive-through. So you have to park up, get out, go in, get your food, come out again. You know, it's just a little bit inconvenient. Toll roads, obviously in England there aren't that many, thankfully. That's right, there aren't that many, thankfully, so it's not too bad. But and abroad it's left-hand drive anyway, so it actually works quite well. I can't think of a 5th one. I can't think of 5 things I don't like about this car. Yes, I know. Can you think of a 5th one? No, he can't either.